Warning, Shut Up Let's Talk contains some rad but heavy language and adult themes and may not be suitable for audiences under 18. Viewer discretion is advised. What up? What's going on, everybody? Welcome, everybody, to Shut Up, Let's Talk, episode 104. Hanging out tonight with Backwoodkid.
Slap.
What the hell is up, man? How are you, dude?
Chilling. I'm chilling.
Nice to meet. Well, not nice to meet you, but nice to finally have you on the show, dude. How's life, man?
That heavy. Life is amazing. Life is great.
How's Wednesday treating you, and how are you treating Wednesday, man?
It's another day. It's another day.
I'm with you, man. Well, it's good to have you here, guys. Thank everybody in the chat for hanging out today.
It's a pleasure to be here. I'm very with you.
Thanks, man. It's an episode I've been thinking about for a while, man.
When I seen, two other people that I know personally, be up on here. It was,
yes, man. Shout out to J Dope. Shout out to Star 67.
Bro, Star 67 got me out the streets.
Is that really? You want to talk about that? Actually, that's an interesting place to begin.
That's probably about like 2 years ago. Yeah.
What happened there?
Basically, I was going through my own, I created my own hellish breakdown.
Okay. Well, I'm glad you can take. Glad you're taking responsibility for that, at least the way you said it. At least.
Yeah, literally. It's my fault. I created everything that manifested that was negatively in my life.
Okay.
Literally, for 2 whole years, I was homeless, just not giving a fuck about anything, just caring about life or anything. And then Elvis literally brought me clothes and food.
No way.
Yeah.
Hey, that's a good friend,
out of nowhere,
man.
and as funny as shit is that the first time I ever met Star 67, I squared up with this nigga because I thought he was threatening me.
No way. That's hilarious. Okay, if anybody does not know what squared up means, that means they're about to fight. But why did that? Yeah. That's hilarious. What did he say to you to make you think he was threatening you? That's hilarious.
It wasn't that. It's just I wasn't.
It's just the way you took it.
Yeah, I guess me and myself, I wasn't used to people just walking up and saying hi to me.
Yeah.
So it was the way that he approached me was just so docile. You get what I'm saying? It wasn't.
I see what you mean. Yeah.
I chose in my mind to look at him hostile wise. You get what I'm saying? And then I realized that. Later on, knowing him, he's the one who even got me into making music. All that.
No way.
He's
That's
on my
amazing,
first
dude.
song.
Yeah. What's funny? So the first song that you uploaded to SoundCloud, just chronologically, is that one of your first songs, or is that just because?
No, that was just one of the songs I was just listening to before.
Yeah.
No, that was.
Oh no, not that. But the first song that's actually uploaded to your spot. That's the first one.
Yes.
That was a great tune. Yeah, it was funny. I've been jamming out the stuff. And by the way, I do love the music you make, man. It's very, very good stuff because it's interesting because when I was listening to the lyrics, it's very honest stuff. You know what I mean? And there's a lot of people that maybe make music about other people and their situations and their scenarios, but you're somebody who kind of puts makes your life an open book, which I think a lot of people don't have the courage to do that, dude. A lot of people would rather say it was somebody else.
Yeah, it's different.
Yeah,
it's different.
Man.
People don't really like to express themselves as much as they really need to. Because the human body can only contain so much.
Yeah, so
you know what I'm saying, the mind in itself is so expandable. So if you just have positive thinking, there's so much that you can create out of it.
I completely agree, man.
You know what I'm saying?
So you've been in a place in your life where you weren't doing that, I guess, right? Which is probably why you know that today. What were those days like, man? So probably during that same time, man, that you were. So first of all, being homeless, man, that's a lot of people don't even know what that's like because a lot of people don't even know how to imagine that. You know what I mean?
Hell yeah.
That's a really difficult thing.
I was in a whole tent.
Wow, dude.
Yeah.
That's intense, man.
But it was just.
That was just the time.
Days get brighter, you feel me?
Yeah, absolutely.
It's the way that I see it is people, places, and things. Yeah. That was the 3 main things that I really had to focus on in order for me to even proceed to prosper in myself. You feel me? It's the people that I hang with, the things that I do, the places that I go.
Definitely.
You feel me? As long as I really truly manifest happiness into that for myself, that shit's already gonna manifest into everybody else because all I'm giving is positive vibes. There's nothing else that you can't get from me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So if somebody has smoke with me, then that's their problem.
Yeah.
That's not.
What are you supposed to do?
I'm an asshole, but oops.
Well, I like the way that you put the word give. Really, you know, that was one of the key words that you said there, is that you got to give energy out to kind of receive it. And a lot of people kind of sit there with their hand out expecting, you know, positive vibes and expecting people to just pick them up. But it's like, what are you providing me? You know, like, it should always be some sort
I
of
don't
like.
really care.
Yeah.
That's the thing about it.
That's good, though.
Like, I really don't care. Like, if somebody fucks with my shit or somebody tells me that it's trash, like, I look at it like, great.
Thanks for letting me know either way.
For your opinion. You feel me? Thank you.
Yeah, some people can't even get an opinion out because some people don't even want to hear the music in the first place, right?
Nah.
So it's good that
when they first listen to my music, it's like it's different. But
Yeah.
watch me perform, you gonna feel my energy.
So you done any live shows yet or anything like that, man? Like
I've done a couple. I'm not gonna lie, I've done a couple of them. Like,
that's cool.
Since like Miami Live, that was probably like a year ago, maybe.
Nice, man.
Like a little bit more than that. That was one of my first shows, Miami Live. That shit was weird.
Yeah?
Yeah. Because I was like...
Because people didn't know what to expect, or you didn't know what to expect?
No, it wasn't even that. It was like, I was last on the lineup. Like, I performed at like 4 in the morning, and I was like tired as shit.
That's a headliner.
I was already smoked the fuck out. I just did not know what the fuck to do. So I was man. I'd rather just... You know what I'm saying? Conserve my energy. So like, for probably like a good like 6-7 months, I haven't really dropped any music. Yeah. But then, you know, just Jay and Elvis, just everything.
But that's that was your first show, right? That you're talking about. But man, that's the first show, dude. Like you're getting your feet wet, man. Like you know, I think about all these bands from back in the day, right? Like these people had to play in their garages and they had to play at bars and clubs.
I'm gonna be real with you. I wish I can do that still.
Yeah,
I wish I could be like an old school rock star. Like literally just be in a garage and just become famous, get a record label deal out of a fucking garage.
Hey,
that'd be so lit.
To be quite, you know what's funny? To be quite honest, these days you might even have a better chance of being able to do that because rock music isn't. I
feel like I'd have a better chance in mansions.
Yeah, or you know, I mean,
like if I just do a fat old party in a mansion. You feel me? Like think about it. Yeah. And just create a whole fat ass mosh pit with a whole bunch of fat ass lineup of just fire underground rappers that Florida just doesn't even know about.
That'd be hilarious. That'd be pretty awesome, actually. That's never been done before.
Yeah.
I imagine how much property damage would probably go on there. That'd be amazing. I mean, people do it. People do it. I mean, that's the whole mosh pit vibe. You know, people always get carried away. And you know what? Before we get into that, it's very interesting to me right now that mosh pits are like a part of hip hop, which I love. You know, I love that because the music is, like I said, there's no rock music on the radio really. So you know, we're gonna need aggressive music. Like the radio needs its form of aggression some way or another. And then it's funny that like right now it's a very punk rap scene going on right now, man. A lot of people can't see it that way, but it's so true. It's got the same aggression.
It really is. The only thing is that it's become more melodic. Yes. But now it's starting to be like more acceptable in the grunge scene. Like now the grunge is starting to become more.
Dude, you know what? You just described it perfectly. Right now there's like a grunge trap.
It's literally like an evolution if you really think about it. Like at first it was like literally just hip hop. Like originally it was rock. You feel me? Like here in America it was originally rock. Yeah. And then it just literally turned into like, you feel me, like more hip hop ish. Yeah. And then it just kind of like died out, but then it rose back up in hip hop, and then literally rock just like snuck his way up in there. You feel me? And
there's
then like
a rebirth
later. Now it's like the I guess you can say the end product. Of rock.
It's a new generation.
This is the last, like this millennial right now is like they're getting all the fuck shit, they're getting all the drugs, they're getting all this like all the mescaline that their great grandparents that took. You feel me? Like that's what they're experiencing right now. Like literally, it's just the whole millennium evolving.
I feel you, man. But you know, there's a lot of parallels to draw there. You know, like for me, like looking at the rap scene right now, like for example, my favorite rapper is. My favorite rapper of all time, actual rapper, I would say is Big Crit, because I love Big Crit. But like personally, I listen to almost every day Future. I love Future, right? And the thing about me, I listen to Future's music, and I'm like, you know, he calls himself Jimi Hendrix, which is really funny. He calls himself Hendrix all the time, which makes me laugh because it's funny, it's comical, but. I think about how many parallels there are to draw there. I mean, Future dresses crazy just like Hendrix dressed back in the day. Hendrix looked like he popped out of like a, you know, like he looks like he used to hang out with George Washington.
No, I'm gonna be real with you. He looked like he popped out of Goodwill. Now.
Yes.
You feel me?
Yes.
Now, if you go to Goodwill, that's the shit that was popping.
Yeah, Jimi Hendrix does look like a bit. He looks like a Halloween costume. Yes.
Go thrifting.
You can make your own Jimi Hendrix.
Backwoodkid6 approves this message. Go thrifting.
Yes, thrifting is the best. Most of the stuff in this room is from thrifting.
Oh, and another thing, don't smoke Swishers. They're nasty as fuck.
Yeah, well, I mean, you know, I'm not a fan. Swishers definitely not my favorite, you know. They smell pretty good, kind of. I don't know. It's just, I don't know. The burn is not there.
Like, I'm not going, like, no cap, like, I've smoked in it, though.
Like, all of it. Like, I just rolled the whole
Like, a whole dub?
Yeah. Like, whatever, however big it was, and it was the worst thing in my life, dude. Like, I remember I literally had to go to sleep because I felt so sick. Because it was like, I hate tobacco, dude. I really,
I'm gonna put you on real quick. Listen to this.
Well, you ready? You gotta cut it. Right?
Wash your backwoods.
Oh man, yeah. People tell me about this. I heard this a couple of weeks ago.
Wash your backwoods, and then like literally, bro.
I'm sure you're about to.
I could show you better than I could tell you, but I'll still explain it to you. Literally, you wet a piece of paper.
Everybody take notes, please,
bro. You wet a piece of paper. You open the piece of paper. You put the backwood in it, empty it and already gutted. Close the paper. Do not fold the backwood. Make sure it is flat. Press it. Compress, you feel me? Open it up. You got a fresh whole wood. Then you turn it how you need it and cut the edges. And you're good.
Wow. And so what does that do for it just takes like the flavor? It makes the flavor better? It makes the burn better?
It's for you to be able to roll a good-ass blunt.
I love it. It's hilarious. Shut Talk is for mature audiences only, guys. If you guys did not know that, if you guys did not catch that from the intro,
stay in school, kids.
You guys know enough. Yeah, stay in school. Yeah, smoke pot and do your projects. But
smoke pot and do science.
There you go.
Actually, science was my favorite subject in school. I didn't even graduate.
It was cool, dude. I remember biology class was pretty epic, man.
I love biology.
Yeah, it was cool, man.
What?
I was like, what do you mean single-celled organisms?
Yes, bro. I was so psyched to make that little like diagram shit like out of the foam and shit. Yo, I was so stoked to do that shit.
I was all about that mitochondria.
Yes, bro.
With the kidney beans and all that.
Cytoplasm and shit.
Yes.
Yeah.
Give me 1 second, folks. Let me go ahead and bring up the unified chat. I forgot to bring this up earlier. This will be and actually in the meantime, I would like to get into one of your tunes. Sure. We've been talking about the music for a little bit. I would like for the people to be able to check it out. So, what song would you like to play first, and then I'll pick the next one later on.
I'm gonna be real with you. You can put on. Damn, I don't even like. I'm gonna be real with you. I have a lot of unreleased after this video. I'll probably be dropping. Well, I might be dropping something soon.
Yes. Be on the lookout.
Excuse me. Yeah. So I might be dropping something soon. So beware.
Be on the lookout.
But the songs that I have dropped already, I guess you can put let's see.
Let's look through the list here. Let's go down the line. What do you
put Mama Bear? I'm not gonna lie, I really like that song. That's one of my favorite songs that I made. I made that for my mother when she was in the hospital.
Yeah, it was
amazing.
And
I was performing.
Oh,
you feel me? Like I performed on the day that she went to the hospital, and it was like close to her birthday type shit. And I performed it on the day of her birthday.
I got a little emotional listening to this song. I'm not gonna lie. In the car, no bullshit. I was in the car listening to this.
I appreciate that.
It's a great song, dude.
Heavy.
So this is Mama Bear. This is Backwoodkid6. Is 6 part of your name? Is 6 just for the social media, or is 6 part of the name?
6 is my path number. I'm gonna be real with you.
That's my favorite number.
6 is my path number. I have it tatted on me.
Nice. I was born on the 6th.
I was born on the 6th too. What day?
November.
What month? You're born November 6th too?
Yeah. Oh, that's your birthday? That's crazy, bro.
Oh my fucking God, bro.
How
Holy
crazy.
shit. I was born 96 though.
Nice, man. Hey, cool. Oh, nice. 6 years later.
96.
That's a cool connection.
You feel me?
Yeah.
There's this moment right here. It was meant to be.
It's good stuff.
You're gonna remember this.
That's pretty awesome.
And just know, everyone who's watching this, I love you.
That's
okay?
Awesome. Hey, look, Chris just said I love you too.
Love you too, bro.
Good timing.
Be safe.
It is all meant to be, dude.
Slat.
That's fucking awesome, man. Epic, dude. Sometimes cool shit just happens. You don't even expect it. Anyway, guys, Mama Bear, this is Backwoodkid6.
It's the kid. 6 gang, no violence. This for you, Mom. I love you, Mama Bear. Yeah.
How crazy.
I remember only 9 years old. Yeah, you kept me from the cold. Pistol Cheerios in a toilet bowl just to learn how to piss. Even though my piss was missing, I ain't dissing. OG had my back in the back of the back when my back was about to crack. My life went splat, but fuck it, man. I love you, Ma. From about 13 to I've been fucking on my wife since cause them drugs was making shit tough. Yeah, but life was a little rough. I don't blame nobody but my own. cause I only got my own. But I love you, ma. But I love you, ma. And
So
here's
I'm
just
the
a little
generation.
something
I'm
I can
literally
get
the
out of my
generation
head.
right after you.
We argued every night before we went to
We're
fucking
lit.
bed. And
We're
I
so
hated it,
fucking
yeah, we
lit.
hated
Like,
it. But
literally,
fuck
like,
it, we
we're
look past it.
lit.
But wait, we finna make it. Just know G, we finna
I'ma
have
be
it all.
real-
Yeah,
yeah,
I'ma be
backyard,
real
yeah,
with
for
you,
the dogs,
babe.
a roof over your head.
I'ma be
So
real
when the
with you.
rain comes, it don't
If
fucking
it,
come,
if
just
it
mind
wasn't for
on
me
me,
having
yeah.
to do
My
certain
born
shit
nights.
that I do, I'd have
We was up all night while we fucking fight. Petty shit.
I'ma be
We can
so
fuck.
real with
Fuck it,
you.
I'ma live it in the dark. That's my decision. The wicked decisions. Cold shoulder made me fucking bleed.
It's like,
Yeah.
I'ma be real with
Fuck
you,
it,
out
I
of all the
earned
people
it.
that I
I
know,
fucked
this is
up
the
and I
most
learned it. And all you did was
thank
just
you.
sit back. You was
in
right all
person.
along.
I mean,
Fuck it, I love you, ma. Yeah. Damn
In
it.
person, like,
No more poor my sets. I'm just investing some dreams for us. We blessed, mom. Yeah, cause I got you, mama,
Yeah.
bruh.
when it's a story, it doesn't fit me.
Cause I love you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love you, mama, bear.
You can tell
Yeah.
that, like, a person's had it for-
Happy birthday.
All those years, I love it, man. It's fun, dude.
Those are memories.
He just hooked me up. Chris just hooked me up with the office toys up there.
Oh shit.
That's so fire.
Pretty wild, right?
Oh my god.
Episode 104 of Shut Up Let's Talk, folks, featuring Backwoodkid6. That was Mama Bear. Great tune. And cool story behind that, too, man. The fact that you performed that. Oh, let me go ahead and take that off, actually. Oof. There you go, guys. We're back. Mama Bear by Backwoodkid6. Great tune, man. Is that one of those songs that you just kind of... Did that take you a long time to write, or was it one of those you just kind of... You just get it out how
I'm
you
gonna
feel?
be real with you. Prior to my mom going to the hospital, I was already seeing her be sick, so I had to, I was just helping, trying my best to take care of her and shit like that. And literally, it just turned into probably like, took me about an hour.
Nice, man.
Literally a whole hour, just feeling that pain. Like I was sitting on the couch,
Wow.
and then like my mom was like, "I gotta go to the hospital," and then like literally on the way to the hospital, I was just like,
Yeah.
just right,
That's intense, man.
and then it just happened.
Yeah, that's. It felt as raw as it is. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
It's hard to describe those kind of things, man. It's funny because I mean, as artists, it's funny, man. We, it sounds kind of pretentious, sometimes, maybe saying it, but for people that create, man, to try to dig into a part of yourself that's a painful place, and to try to put it on display and to put it in a place where people can possibly say, "Hey, I feel that way too." That's a lot. That's a big responsibility.
Here's my
man.
life's cheat code.
Go for it.
Love.
Well, it does solve a lot of
I'm
stuff. Yeah. It does unlock many, many, many things. I
Like-
see what you mean. That is the God.
Like
the
not
God
even
mode.
not even just like selfish love or any type of love, just like genuine love. You
Love
feel
comes
me?
in a lot of
Just for
forms.
like, but the way I see it is like love in any entity can take you in so many different directions. You use love in the right way, you can have anything you want in life. You get what I'm saying?
I agree with that.
So it's like if you and yourself, whether it's good or bad, you know what I'm saying? Like you choose that outcome. You feel me? Like you are the cause, and everything else that happens around you, that's the effect.
Definitely.
You feel me? That's just how life works.
I agree.
You feel me? So if you have a balance of love and hate, you're able to, you know what I'm saying? Like that's just the balance of life.
I love it, man. Well, balance is a big thing, dude. And it's funny. I don't know if it's a November 6th thing, which we just found out recently. But, throughout my whole life, that's kind of
That's
been
what
what
this
it's all
tattoo
about.
means on my face.
Oh,
It's
really?
the balance between persons.
Ah, where's that from?
It's a Leviathan cross.
Ah, I've heard of that, but I've never looked into it or anything like that. I like it, man. That's pretty. I like all the different tattoos you got, man. It's pretty cool. Like, what is? I mean, what's the one on your
Love.
forehead mean? That's that one.
That's Gara's love sign.
Nice, man.
Man,
I
I
like
love
it.
anime. I'm gonna be real with you, I fucking love anime.
What's your favorite one? I don't watch
Of
enough.
all time,
Yeah.
my favorite one of all time.
Yeah, that you can watch any
like,
day of the week.
no dick riding shit. Naruto.
Yeah, best.
I'm gonna be real with you.
I always wanted to get into it, man,
You
but
feel
I
me?
haven't been
Like,
able to.
I fucking love Naruto, bro.
You
I
seen
have
all
a
the
fucking
episodes?
curse mark on my back.
Oh shit, that's awesome, dude.
You see it?
Oh, I do, yeah. It's pretty intense, man. What is it about Naruto that you like more than all the other ones, man? Because
I guess it was just the timing that it dropped. Because, like, at the time that I was really into Naruto, like, that was the only booming ass anime that, like, I knew of.
so
you
what is
feel
Naruto
me?
about? Is it like a group of friends, or is it like
It's-
students, or what?
It
Are
starts off as one person, and then it literally just expands stories into different timelines, and it just shows every thread.
they? Oh shit. Okay.
And, like,
okay.
me and myself, that's how I interpreted it. You get what I'm saying?
Okay, man. Who do you identify with the most on Naruto? Who's like your, who's your Goku, Vegeta type? you're like, yeah, that's me, dude. They made that character for me.
I mean, I'm gonna be real with you. I would say Sasuke, but because I still have both my parents, well, one of my parents, and my grandparents, so it's like, yeah, I can't identify with that at the same time.
I don't know the
but
storyline.
still, well, the storyline of Sasuke is fucked up.
Uh-oh.
His older brother kills like murks his parents.
Oh damn.
Yeah.
Okay. We know where to begin on that one.
Okay, well, if anyone has not watched Naruto, which you're probably about like younger than 17, I'd say. If you're anywhere younger than 17, you have not watched Naruto. I bet you watch Naruto. I put you on.
Okay. I grew up with the Toonami Dragon Ball, with the Toonami anime. You know what I mean? A lot of Dragon Ball Z, a lot of Gundam.
I fucked with that.
I love Trigun.
I like the Gundam toys more because my grandfather, his son used to actually, well, his other son, whatever. Like, we're not related by blood. Like, he's his. And he had like a whole mess of Gundam toys and shit.
Nice, man.
Like literally, it's like in boxes and shit.
Dude, I was watching this toy documentary thing on Netflix recently. Shout out to Chris and Tommy for putting me on to the toys that made us. And pretty great documentary. And they were talking about these Gundams and about how they've been in Japan for so long, but then like the American robots were so like basic looking,
Yeah.
And about how they had like like the Jetsons and stuff like that, like these like really basic looking robots. And then in Japan they're just there's an episode of Dexter's Laboratory, which is probably one of the best episodes. He actually goes to Japan. He's like a foreign exchange student.
I think I've seen it before. I'm not sure.
It's really fucking
like
fun.
I don't remember because I used to watch that shit when I was a kid. Like I haven't watched it recently. I gotta rewatch it. I gotta get like back on track in my childhood.
I feel that.
Cause like I feel like that's where all my creation comes from.
Same. I'm here clinging on to it. I mean, obviously.
Like literally, whenever I like get inside my inner child, I feel like that's when like my purest art form comes. Like that's literally where all my music comes from. Cause it's like just me being childish with life. Yeah, you feel me? Cause it's like, oops.
But I love that though, dude. Well, you know what the reason why I collect all this kind of stuff and the reason why I don't ever feel like growing up or whatever, that is, I can't think of anything more boring than giving up things that you enjoy because you feel like you need to, I don't know.
Why grow up? Be a kid forever.
But what does that even mean? Dude, I remember
What's growing up?
I knew somebody that came here. I knew somebody that came here once, and she was like, "Oh, you have a lot of toys here." And I was like, "Yeah." And she thought it was really weird. And I was like, "Well, what do you want me to be?" I was like, "You want me to have like expensive art and leather furniture? Like, is that like the definition of mature to you? That's what an adult does to you?" I was like, "I think adults are happy. I think that's like what they show off the most."
If I'm gonna be real with you, if I had like stacks, like I'm talking about like mills, like I'd have like
Toys R Us
400,000 times this shit. What?
And what's funny? A lot of the stuff is cheap too. It's like a lot of people give away things. You know what I mean?
Yo, I'm gonna be real with you. People think that this shit is like really expensive when you first start to get it, but once you start to get it, it's so cheap.
It depends on where you find it.
But then it appreciates.
Yeah, to me,
it appreciates like in value once you like have it for so long.
Absolutely.
You feel me?
Man.
So it's.
And honestly, the joy of getting these things for me, a lot of the newer stuff is like the thrifting story of like where I had to go and who I bought it from.
That's
some of the newer stuff. Yeah, like they have these Ninja Turtle keychains. I went to like a local flea market thing, and a guy was selling all of them for like $4 each. And I was like, you know what, that's pretty cool. It's got the whole collection. Why not? Little random things like that. All those, Burger King toys. It was the same flea market kind of thing. And I got them all for like $1 each.
That's so fire.
And it's just, and I actually could have bought a lot more, but I told myself not to buy too many because you also don't want to you don't want to lose sight of the forest or whatever that saying is. You know what I mean? Lose sight of the trees or whatever. Because I didn't want to buy so many that an actual child. I didn't want to buy all the shit from the kids. Let the kids.
Let the kids play with their toys.
Yeah, come on, man. Like, I'm this loser fucking trying to fulfill some old school fantasy of mine, trying to buy these these toys from these children. So, and you know what? Here's
buying out all the toys in the world.
Yeah. Oh man, that'd be a crazy movie, man. The guy that gets obsessed with buying so many toys.
You would definitely get on the news with that if you do that. You would definitely get on the news, like Guinness Book of World Record. Like somebody bought out all the toys in the United States of America.
Well, speaking of that really quick, one thing about like watching this like toy documentary thing about how these toys were made, and they were talking, it's a cool documentary thing. They have different episodes, and one is like about Lego, another one's about Ninja Turtles.
Oh man, I think I know what you're talking about. Yeah, I've seen that shit. That shit is so fire.
It was cool, dude.
Yo, Transformers happened by accident.
Oh, I didn't see that episode.
I'm so serious.
Wow, I gotta see that
Transformers started off from like a way back in the day, like Japanese toy that like literally it just folded twice. Like, it's just like it literally like the legs came off, flipped out, and then the other piece like literally is just the arms, and then the head is already out.
Oh wow!
Like
I mean, that's all
so
it takes.
simple, but it had so many names before it, and then after that is Transformers now.
That's hilarious, man. I mean, well, Transformers are pretty epic. I mean, that's eventually why I like Gundam so much. But it's funny. I didn't get into Transformers. I always found it to be cornier than Gundams to me. Like, I don't know what that is. They're the same, really. But
I fucked with like I fucked with a lot of like Teen Titans.
Teen
like
Titans, man.
No, I'm talking about the original Teen Titans, not Teen Titans Go. Fuck Teen Titans Go. Fuck all that new millennial shit that they're trying to remake Mickey Mouse and all that other extra. Fuck all them episodes. I'm sorry, it's not the original creator. They're trying to make a new SpongeBob.
Oh, that's not.
You got me fucked up. Nope.
New SpongeBob is not gonna.
No, like I'll fund the whole page. I'll put a whole my fund me page just so they can take that shit down.
And I bet
literally, like, bro, like, what are you feeding these children?
But they're probably gonna try to make it more memeable.
No, they're gonna end up a whole mess of little killers with AKs, like if we were back in Africa. No.
Oh no.
No, this is not what we need. Like world domination of like higher society. This is not what we need right now.
Oh, I mean, hey, that's a tough
people need to humble themselves.
They do, but good
people
luck
just
on
need
that.
it. People literally need to just enjoy their lives. Like, do what the fuck you want to do.
Like, you know, what
fun.
advice do you have for the people that need to see the light? Because you've seen it, right? You're in a place right now where you're like giving out.
The way I see it is like, if you see yourself in a miserable place, like obviously, you know, in your mental you have that, you know, sense of, damn, you know, I feel kind of bad.
Right.
You have the decision to either change it or to sit and sulk. Sitting and sulking creates a stagnant lifestyle. That's when you get into a whole mess of, you know, literally like infinite loops in your life.
Yeah, you repeat bullshit.
Exactly. Like it just never ends till the end of your life, literally. Or you can literally just...
You break the cycle?
Literally, like, yes.
Yeah.
You break the cycle and you just stay positive in a sense.
Yeah, well,
that's
a lot of people get caught up
it.
in the monotony, dude. It's a shame. It's a shame, and you know, the human brain learns off of like, and I do it all. I do it myself. Like, thankfully, I got the same buddies I mentioned earlier. They try to break me off of watching the same shit all the time because I could watch and listen to the same shit every day in my life. So I got them to kind of break me out of that, and it helps, man, because sometimes we forget that the human brain learns off of unfamiliarity.
Yeah.
You know, there's another saying.
Get uncomfortable with yourself.
Yeah, there's another saying. It's like you can't discover oceans. You can't discover new oceans if you don't lose sight of the shore. You know what I mean? You got to like stop seeing the shore at some point. You got to like look out and find new places. So that's, that's a big part of it. So, really quick, I know we've been talking about one of the topics tonight, which is finding your place, in life, which is hard, man. That's it's not a vague topic, but it's such a like, it's a deep one. Do you think you found that place yet, or are you still searching?
I'm on the path of evolution.
Hey.
I'm on my 66%.
Okay. 66%?
I'm on 66%.
That's your number, man. I like it, man. So
literally, I'm not there yet. Like once you feel me, like once people see my energy and know who I truly am, just as a person, like how me and you are right now, and everyone else that's in this room, like it's just one of those things where it's like if you see me, you know.
Right.
You feel me? My music has nothing to do with what I do on a daily basis. You feel me? It's literally coming straight from a creative's mind.
Yeah, you're a painter.
Like literally, like
that's what we do.
Half of the time, I'm gonna be real with you. The first time I ever like really wrote like a good song, I almost blacked out while making the song.
Wow, how'd that happen?
I was just screaming my ass off.
Oh shit!
Literally.
That's wild, dude.
And that's on one of the songs that I have up. What's it called? Your Friendly Neighborhood Demon.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I was hearing the vocals on that. I was like, holy shit.
Yo,
it was intense. Very intense.
Mind blown.
The voice actor for Goku, the American voice actor, he passed out recording the screams for Super Saiyan 4.
No way.
The transition for that. He did. He passed out in the booth. Yeah. Passed out in the booth.
Yo,
shout out to Sean Schimmel.
I mean, I didn't, but like I went like, you feel me? Like I caught.
Yeah, you lose your breath. Yeah,
I caught myself. I was like, yo, what the fuck? And then like I literally caught myself and like really like saw what I was doing, because like literally like I had it written down already, but it was like nah, let me just do this like purely. How do I feel right now?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And then it just.
Well, you know, a lot of rappers, you know, shout out to all the audio engineers out there who, you know, they actually cut out these things from the rapper's vocals. But in between breaths, you know, you always hear, some people don't cut it out. Some people prefer to leave it in there because it makes it feel like a freestyle. Yeah. And then you'll always hear them in between takes go, like, I can't imagine, dude, if I could like talk to an audio engineer and just capture all their cuts, it would just be like, like
it'll sound like a Super Saiyan of
I can't imagine what, dude, they cut out so much of that. So, you know, the whole point is, like the breathing is a big deal, you know, because a lot of when you say a whole sentence, you're losing breath. So breathing is a big part of it. Breathing, you know, it's amazing how so many of us breathe wrong. It's like one of those like common sense things. A lot of people like.
That's like drinking and it goes down the wrong pipe.
Oh, that's the worst, dude. That's the worst, right? And you know what's the worst?
It's our faults.
I hate when people are like...
That's the problem. Like, when you get that
people
sense,
offer you water. Like,
yes,
no.
it's like, no, that doesn't make anything better.
That's
like,
how I got in this position.
Exactly. I'm drowning in this sense.
No.
I got water in my lungs. You can't do that.
That's the worst feeling in the world, dude. You ever had the worst is when you have to be somewhere quiet, like you're in line at the DMV.
The worst is when you're running for your life for a fat-ass minute, and then you stop, and then, like, you're just at home, and then all of a sudden you get that pain in your chest, and you just can't breathe. Like, it's literally like a sharp-ass pain.
Oh, that's the worst, dude.
You have to breathe through it so that it kind of like pops.
Yeah, that's
so
the worst.
So it's like, I hate
Is that what you do? I don't know how to get past that point. Yeah, every time I'm always like, I gotta stop eating pizza.
That's literally how you do it. Like, you just like, you gotta breathe past it in order for it to just like kind of like pop. You're good though. Like, what? It doesn't do anything. It's just like, it's a pain aneurysm that you're like
a pain aneurysm.
The thing is, you're constricting yourself from it.
Oh my god, dude.
Yeah,
that sounds intense, man. Yeah, that sounds intense, dude. I always thought I was just fat. I was like, I gotta get in shape, dude. Fuck.
Yeah, no, it has nothing to do with that. It's just like, you just have to control your breathing yourself.
Damn. Okay. I gotta get on the treadmill.
Remember, like, it's not even it has nothing to do with that. I'm gonna be real with you.
It's not the breathing during that.
Even if you hit the like, I'm not saying like I'm like don't go to the gym or nothing like that. I'm just saying, you feel me? Like,
it's
if
useless.
You just said, like, it's not that it's not useless. If you, it's something that if you want to go ahead and do it, you feel me? Like, if you want to like look good for yourself, then go ahead and go, you know, work out. You feel me? But if you just want to do it just for your breathing, it's like, dude, like, just walk.
Yeah.
Like, go smoke in the woods or some shit. Go walk.
Go grocery shopping, right?
Yeah.
It's the same exercise.
Like, exactly. Or like, go to Walgreens or some shit. I don't know. Like,
yeah, it's true.
Just walk.
Staying active. But you know, staying active is so much better. It's actually really important. Go fishing.
Go fishing.
Staying active is really important for your mind too, man. That's what a lot of people forget. You know, we think, you know, we only think about the body benefits, but dude, like, sometimes when you ever had those moments where you just feel like you can't get a thought through, like your head just feels cloudy, and I hate that feeling so much. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's water or like sugar or whatever. People always give you a different answer.
I don't know.
They're like, you need water, you need sugar, you need salt. I'm like, what the
hell?
Yeah, I'm just gonna need. Sounds like a Gatorade.
I need like 3 pounds of fucking protein or some shit.
For real, I'm like, everybody got the answers. Everybody's a fucking.
Everyone's a doctor.
Everybody's a trainer. Yeah,
everyone's a doctor or some shit. I'm gonna be real with you. Like, the other day, like probably like 2-3 weeks ago, I bumped into somebody that was like a weight trainer. He was just big as shit, and like
probably talk fast.
No, it wasn't even that. Like, literally, he fit the whole door. Like, he had like nobody else can walk through that door if he was walking through that door. Like, that's how built this man was. Like, you could probably fit like 2 old ladies next to him, but that's pretty much it. Other than that, you can't.
It's an amazing visual.
Fit anything. Yeah,
it's muscly guy with 2 old ladies.
It's just big ass. Like, some big ass dude just walks through, and I'm trying to walk inside, and I'm just like,
you're too wide. You take up too much mass.
Man, that's all I can say. Cause like, it's. I don't know how people can be like that. Stop doing that to your bodies. You were literally ripping your muscles just so you can become bigger. For what? You are not One Punch Man. You will not be stronger than One Punch Man. Okay?
Well, that's the only reason why I like going to the gym, because I'm just like, I want to be the one punch guy. Like, you know, I don't ever want to have to punch somebody, but the thing is, I don't ever want to have to punch somebody, but if I have to, like, it would be convenient to get it out in one hit.
I feel that.
I would prefer that.
But I just feel like when like you and yourself show that to the general public, they look at that as like intimidating, where they're just like, oh, you got a ripped body now, you think you can beat me?
People do treat you different. It's true.
Yeah,
it's true. It's true. I've seen
it's
like
very weird.
It's funny when those type of people enter the room and then everybody around the room starts getting like on guard. Everybody starts putting their like
you ever had like a whole you ever seen like a whole bunch of midgets walking around, and all of a sudden that one big dude walks through in the room. Like,
all of a sudden he's extra tall.
Yeah.
Then he comes in with his chest out.
But he's not even big. Like he's like 5'3", weighs about 250. You know what I'm saying? Just stocky as shit. What the fuck?
Well,
walking in the middle of Publix.
Well, it sounds a lot like we're talking about my cat, because my cat has the same personality.
I love your
of
cat.
The muscle guy. You know, it's funny when the reason I brought up cats. When we first met each other, we had a long conversation about cats. Yeah. And you and my cat got along, and you always told me that you have this connection with cats. You like cats a lot.
I love cats.
And cats are not like normal animals. Well, obviously they're cats. But you know, they're not like dogs. A lot of people treat a cat like a dog, and then the results are not the same.
No, you can't just be like, come here, fetch. No, it doesn't work out like that. But I'm gonna be real with you. Like, I love cats just for the mere factor of like, people used to worship them as gods. I mean, goddesses. Sorry.
Oh, yeah.
You feel me? Like, think about that. You feel me? Like, if we really tap into our history, we'll truly find ourselves in a more enlightened state.
Look who just heard the conversation about him going on.
Oh my God.
All of a sudden he just walks right in. He's like, yep, check me out before I
Damn.
Walking in like a goddess.
I wanted to pet her.
Anyway, but we were saying yes. Well, people do worship them. There's some mysteriousness to cats. You know,
they have their own personalities.
They do have their own personality, and to be honest,
I mean, so do all animals. But like, I feel like the only thing that has any like more personality than a cat would be like a human. You feel me? Because like humans, apes, you feel me? Like they have such a unique like personality when it comes to just.
Well, I think they're very similar, because to me, like
I mean, yes and no.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like I have like a iffy state about that one.
Well,
you know
the reason,
what I'm saying, like I feel like when it comes in that sense, like we just evolved so much that we've already transponded to like a whole nother version of a human.
Well, yeah,
you know what I'm saying? So like, why is it
norms
that we
have changed? For sure.
You feel me?
For sure.
But like, it's just different. And then remember, like we worshipped animals. We did certain things with animals. Like we were, one with the animals.
You know,
why can't we do that now? Like, why can't we walk on the earth barefoot no more? Like that shit's illegal now.
What?
Yes, that shit is illegal.
It's illegal to walk barefoot.
You can't walk barefoot like in a Walmart or anywhere else. Like you can't walk barefoot into anywhere.
The no shirt, no shoes, no service?
Like yes, and that shit sucks. Cause like I'm gonna be real with you, I don't like wearing shoes. Like
I think it's just liabilities. I think it's liability, because if they have like something spilled,
I really don't like wearing shoes at all. Like if you see me in shoes, it's probably like in the past, or like maybe if I'm going into a mosh pit or some shit. But other than that, like I don't wear socks. Like I don't like feeling so like high above the ground. Like I don't like feeling restricted from the ground. Like who would not like to feel grounded? Right. I feel you get what I'm saying? Like literally, like when
Jordans are weird, dude. Jordans make you really tall.
I'm gonna be real with you.
I didn't realize that until I got a pair.
I've probably worn like one pair of Jordans, literally one Jordan a day in my life, and those are the 6s that my little brother had gave me like way back in the day. You feel me? Like,
I got them because they were on sale.
No,
they were $50.
The infrared 6s, I think they were.
Nice. Those are nice ones. I heard. I don't know anything about shoes. I really don't care about shoes whatsoever. I think that's a strange.
Like, I don't like shoes. I fuck with Toms.
Toms are like those, like the Vans looking ones, like the.
No, they're just like literally just like a slip-on shoe. Like they're so fire.
Like Crocs, kind of.
No.
Oh,
nothing like that.
So you're not a fan of Crocs? Crocs are weird to me. The Swiss cheese look kind of. I was like, ooh.
I mean, I'm gonna be real.
Make them breathe better. What is this?
I mean, hey, you feel me? They can't be hated. They made $1 million company off of that. So hey,
yeah, who knows? Yeah, you know what?
You feel me? I mean, shout out Crocs. You feel me?
Yeah, well,
but I wouldn't wear them personally.
I think they're controversial. I think they're like this weird like mix of like good enough for so many people, but then so whack for another like 50%. You know what I mean? So it's like such a strange. Like they're a conversation piece with Crocs, like, which I think every brand should be. But anyway, talking about cats really quick, man. The reason I like cats so much, man. Oh, look, I'm telling you, bro.
Right back in.
He knows, dude.
Come here, Papas.
Oh, there he goes. Oh, yep, he's about to do it. I'm telling you.
Papas.
Oh.
Damn.
He likes you, man. I'm telling you. Well, he knows you by now too, which is better. He'd probably be just trying to tear you apart.
Be nice to animals, and animals will love you forever. Okay, love animals.
This is true. Do that to people too, for sure. And
yeah, but if you think about it, like humans are kind of animals too.
Oh, we are.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
we're easily dumber than them, for sure.
Yeah, but I'm gonna be real with you. We're fucked up.
Humans? Yes. Well, our defense mechanism is our brain.
Like, not us, but I'm saying like the human race in itself is fucked up.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, we're manipulative.
Cannibalism is real.
We're manipulative as shit because that's our brain is our defense. Yeah. So we know how to maneuver our ways out of shit if people have learned that skill. Well, the reason why I like cats so much, man, is because to me cats are a lot more like people because they get really offended when you like overstep your boundaries. You know what I mean? Which is like humans are like that.
Exactly.
Dogs are like, to me, dogs remind me of cokeheads.
Yeah.
Dogs remind me of cokeheads. They're just all in your face. Drunk cokeheads.
Drunk cokeheads. Especially when they're puppies.
Yeah. Yep. Nailed it.
Because they're just. They wobble because they can't. Like, they can't stand. Yeah, like they can't stand on their own like feet and shit. Like it's hilarious.
But they're just so in your face. You know what I mean? But a cat.
I feel like it depends on the relationship you have with your cat.
Yeah. Me and my cat, man, it's funny. He doesn't look at me as a dad whatsoever. He just looks at me as a bigger cat.
That.
He looks at me like a bigger cat. He's just like me and him. He's more like a little brother than anything. This little guy.
I feel that.
He doesn't. Man, he flexes everywhere, every chance he gets.
I used to have a cat. His name was Smokey. But I used to torture that cat.
Of course, his name was Smokey. You used to torture the cat.
I used to torture the cat.
So this is why you're telling people not to do it now.
Asshole. I'm gonna be real with you. Like that's like, not in a sense where I would like beat the cat. Like I would never beat the cat.
Oh my god.
But like it was just.
Sound like Yin Yang Twin lyrics.
I don't even know how to say it. My cat was a whole asshole. You feel me? Like my cat did not like me at all. But all I wanted to do was like literally just cuddle it and like pet it. You feel me? Just sit on my lap, like just chill, like just vibe, nigga. Like what's wrong with you? Like you always moving and dropping some shit.
Oh, it's
just chill.
It's so funny, man. Cats are weird, man.
And like, don't get me wrong, like cats can go ahead and do what the fuck they want. But it's like if you come next, like if an animal comes next to me, like I'm like, oh my god, it's an animal. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, cuddle it. Let me pet it.
You treat everything like a deer.
Yeah.
Okay. I like it. That's good. That's fine.
Thanks.
I mean, every animal is majestic in its own way. I love it, man. Birds and stuff. Anytime I see any animals anywhere, I'm always like, oh wow, my cat is making new like vowels and shit. Making vowels and consonants.
Hey.
Uh-oh. Is he stuck? Oh, he's good? All right, cool.
What's
what happened, buddy?
What's up?
Why is life so hard, Legato? What happened, buddy? Haven't we provided it all? Let's go ahead and take another break and check out another song by Backwoodkid. This one I will go ahead and pick. I don't remember the name of it, to be quite honest, because I'm not good with names. I really don't like listening to songs by knowing the name.
I feel you on that.
I just like hearing what it makes me feel.
I be forgetting the whole names of my own songs.
Well, then I don't feel so bad. But
yeah.
No, I'm kidding. I would too. You know, I don't make I make so many scratch songs, but the ones that actually do end up being made is only like 10. So you know, I gotta
in total, I'm gonna be real with you. Like what I have up, I probably have like a good solid 6-7 songs, maybe more. Don't quote me. Maybe 6 or 7. I'm saying approximately. So in the vault, like
oh shit,
probably have like at least like I'd say here's one thing.
I'm expecting like a million.
Almost 2 albums. I'm not gonna expose myself right now. Maybe 2 albums. Maybe. Don't get your hopes up. I love you forever.
Get your hopes up, everybody. Get them up for Backwoodkid6. Get them. Get hope all the way up. All the way up. Let's go ahead and jump into Backwoodkid6's catalog, and we will check out, where the hell am I? Scroll down. I'm using my leg as a mouse pad, so you know how it goes. I actually want to play your first song.
Oh my god.
Well, actually, wait, no, this is not your first tune, right?
That is my first song.
Oh, really, man? They had it ordered differently on the phone. No, it was this one, Tokyo Ghoul.
No, I had that song. That's the first song that I ever dropped with whatchamacallit, Star and Jay. But whatchamacallit, I dropped that song before Trash Ass, but like I don't know. Like I've recorded it before. You get what I'm saying? Like
I see.
I recorded Tokyo Ghoulin before Trash Ass SoundCloud rapper, but like, I dropped it. Like
okay,
I dropped
cool.
Trash Ass before.
So you rather play Trash or you rather play Tokyo?
I don't.
Let's do Tokyo. I was really fucking.
You wanna do.
This is Tokyo Ghoulin.
Oh yeah.
Featuring Star 67 and J-Dope. Backwoodkid6.
Oops. I haven't heard this song in a while.
It's a tune. It's a tune.
Damn.
It's a tune, folks. Yes, please, my love. Thank you.
I'm an artist. See all the snakes from the trees, so I got this. Still reppin' broke, boy, no violence, what a passion. Like the right bar, bitch. I ain't get no after. There's no filter on me, I'm an artist. See all the snakes from the trees, so I got this. Still reppin' broke, boy, no violence, what a passion. Like the right bar, bitch. I ain't get no after. I got the flip, just to make the blip, just to make some damage. I mean, going to a different level, yeah, I'm super saiyan, yeah, and catching me on the lingo. Yeah, you savage, I'm just running my sentence like DJ Khaled, yeah. I'm just talking Ghoulin with my ninja guys. I'm just talking Ghoulin with my ninja guys. I'm just talking Ghoulin with my ninja guys. I'm just talking Ghoulin with my ninja guys.
You ain't living, bitch, man, you just existing. If you ain't feeling pain, then that is the mission, yeah. Cutthroat, wanna fuck, eat her up, then pass her up. To the team I do not claim, fuck your set and fuck your name. Bitch, you thought that you can play, guess what, you wanted to fuck. I'ma just fucking done. If I see you in the crowd, you gon' have to hear me loud. Let me know if you hear the sound, fuck it up and eat it up.
Yeah, oh. Feeling.
Where you guys find these beats?
Fill it up. Out of touch.
Like, I remember.
I be running. Oh yeah, I be talking.
You'd have to act Star and Dope for that. To be real with you, I wouldn't even know.
Yeah.
You gotta have a session. I gotta make a beat for you.
That'd be so fire. I actually have.
I don't drink no more.
It's recording.
I know the butters wiser. Niggas scared for
I
the
have
future, so they go to
in like probably like a.
Sorry,
like,
real quick, my bad. That was Tokyo Ghoulin, Backwoodkid6, Star 67, J-Dope. Feel free to check that out. SoundCloud. So you were saying, my bad, you have what?
I have whatchamacallit, like a more slowed down like rock song. Like literally is gonna be like old school rock. Like think about like
this is gonna make me feel old because I know
like high school rock.
Okay. I was like, any band you're about to name is gonna make me feel old as shit.
Nah. Like I say like Motley Crue.
Oh shit.
Like one of those.
No, I feel young now.
You know what I'm saying?
Awesome.
Or like, hold on, wait. There's this one band. I know for a fact. I don't know his name.
Dr. Feel Good.
No, what's his name?
Hey. Fun fact, you know Michael Jackson's. Fun fact, Michael Jackson's like the little metal part in Black or White was inspired by Dr. Feelgood because Michael Jackson was listening to that song a lot, and he told the guitar player like, "Make me something that sounds like that song. Make me something that sounds like that song." That was the best, closest I get to MJ without straining myself.
Where is it?
Dr. Feelgood.
Dr. Feelgood.
I was never a Motley Crue fan. They always seem so strange to me. Apparently, all the whiskey they used to drink during the concerts was all iced tea. So yeah, like there's these clips of them you see, and like the drummer's playing, and he's like hitting a snare drum, and he's just like drinking a bottle of whiskey with the other hand.
Yeah,
and
but
it's all iced tea.
Yeah, but that's because
it's for the lulz.
They were always like fucked up, so they had to like for me.
They're like the original meme. They were like a meme, dude. They're just like, they're like, we're just gonna
where is it?
We're just gonna influence the masses.
Oh my god, I feel like such an asshole right now.
That's all right, man. That's all right. Catalogs, man. Catalogs are tough, dude. Catalogs are tough.
Is it? No.
What are you looking for?
Crossfade.
This is a song that you have? What are we talking about?
Crossfade. Cold.
Oh, that's the slowed down, the rock song that you're talking about.
Yeah, but I'm like, it's more slower. Like I'm saying, like old school Crossfade.
Oh, sweet. Oh, the song.
Yeah.
Oh, looking back at me. I remember that song.
Back at me.
I remember that song. Yeah. I remember that song. Oh my god. You know what made me laugh a lot about that song? The random guy with the hat. There's a guy in the video with a hat and a microphone. He only has one sentence in the whole song.
Yeah, no. No, you know what's
meant to be so cool.
Yeah.
and then
but he was the bass player, so he's kind of lit.
He was the bass player?
Yeah.
He was just standing there for the video.
Oops.
The bass, yeah. They got another guy. They were like, I can't play and sing the
if
bass
I had
at
a
the same
feature
time.
and I only had a sentence, I'd do the exact same shit.
It was amazing though. I just thought it was really funny. I was like, you can't give this guy anything better to do. He literally stood there like jamming the whole time in the video.
But you know what I fucked with the most?
Video.
You know the demo CD for the USB on PSP?
That was so many 3 letters at the once. USB PSP.
USB for the PSP.
The demo?
The
No.
demo CD.
No.
You never seen it?
Like the original PSP?
Yes.
Give me what happened, buddy?
Yes.
Who did that?
He's trying to.
Why is life so hard with us? What happened, buddy?
It's okay.
What happened, Bubs? What happened, Bubs?
No way.
Go for it, man. Feel free, brother. Feel free, man. Only because I know you actually enjoy doing that. But, yeah. He loves that little fucking thing. He's gone fishing, guys. But, what were we talking about a second?
No, we got a little distracted by the cat. Sorry.
That's what this cat does. The cat's like, put the camera on me. It's called Shut Up, Bitch Cat. But
I feel that.
anyway, man. We were talking about rock songs. We were talking about Crossfade, and I was making fun of the guy with the hat. Then what happened? We were right there. Anyway, what is it about old rock that you like, man? Did you grow up listening to that kind of stuff at all? Because, like, we were talking about how the new rap is very aggressive. I'm sure that all doesn't come from just trap by itself. I'm sure, like, what else what do you mostly listen to, by the way? Like, what are you jamming in the whip?
I listen to Lil Uzi.
I don't think
I'm gonna be real.
What songs does he have? Like, I really don't think I've heard a song.
Sanjuine Paradise, Dark
Is he
Queen.
the Tour Life guy, the EXO Tour Life?
Yes.
That he has that
with
song?
The Weeknd.
I didn't even know The Weeknd. I haven't even heard the whole song. I'm really bad
not
with
The Weeknd, but like he did a tour with The Weeknd.
Oh, okay. What do you think? I mean, I didn't listen to Juice WRLD,
R.I.P.
just so we know.
I didn't really listen
like,
to him like that either. I listened to one simple song, and I'm gonna be real true, and it was what's that shit called? Fuck. Wow, I'm such an asshole. I'm sorry, Juice.
No, I mean, come on, it's fine. I mean, I can't name every Celine Dion song.
Yeah.
But
the song
she's got some bangers though.
Yeah, but the song that I'm basically about to bring out is like literally just a whole like old school rock.
I'm excited, man. We need something like that, man.
I want to see like kids throwing papers like in the hallways and shit, like that type of shit.
School's out for the summer.
Yeah, like school's out.
No, we need that, man. We were saying it earlier, dude. That you probably have a easier time trying to make it in a rock world these days because it's a very small scene now, dude. It's a really small scene now.
Yeah. The thing is, I don't really seclude myself with just rock music because I'm a very, very, very versatile artist. Like I made a love song that's in the vault. I have a Mosh song that's in the vault. I have that low rock and roll song in my vault. I have a hip hop song in my vault. I have I want to make a Jamaican like type. You feel me? Like
shit.
I want to make a Spanish song like a dembow. That shit finna be so stupid.
Wow.
Yo, what? Imagine that. Backwood making Spanish music.
Hey, why not, dude? Okay, well here's a question. So I know you're mentioning the vault. What is
That'd be so lit.
What is the vault all about, man? Because is it that you don't feel like the music is ready, or you feel like you need to still work on the songs?
It's not even just that. I classify it as like whatever I can't mentally keep here, I have it in the vault. That's what I like to keep it as. You feel me? Because like I like to forget certain shit. What's good with you, man?
Oh my goodness. Hey. Oh my bad. I think this thing is stuck. Oh. All right, look at it. Can you not, buddy? He gave you the hiss. That man gave you the snake, the snake eyes.
You see, Smokey.
Oh, same vibe?
Yeah.
I'm telling you, who knows?
That's what I'm saying. I love animals, though.
Maybe it's the hoodie or something.
Even though they hate me, I love them. Hi.
That's hilarious.
Looking at me with some devil ass eyes. I love it.
Buddy.
Hi, buddy. What's up?
You know what? The people, the Spotify listeners must be just having a great time right now. They must be like, what's happening?
They're like, yo, he's really playing with a cat.
Well, that's okay. I mean, I think everybody by now has realized the Shut Up, Let's Talk does come with a cat.
You gotta love animals.
Even if they treat you like this guy. Come on, buddy. Life is not that bad,
okay.
buddy. Come on, come around.
Just
come
wants
around.
a hug.
Come around, buddy. Come around. Hopefully he'll chase it somewhere this way. I don't know what he's staying there. All right,
he's just chilling there. It's okay.
We'll figure it out, man. Anyway, man.
Yeah, he's like glaring at me. I'm trying. Trying not to look at him.
There he goes. So what's the creative process like for you right now, my man? Where are you mostly recording all your stuff at? Like, what? What?
Asylum.
Nice.
Asylum Studios, or like, my boy Talent. He has a studio too. It's pretty
nice,
fire.
Man.
Yeah, shout out Talent Taser.
So you prefer the studio sessions, or do you like recording at home? Like, because for your music, it's pretty personal. Like, I don't know. How does that feel at the studio?
I'm gonna be real with you. When I first started making music, it was very, very private. Like, I was making shit in the closet.
Right.
Yeah, like I was making music straight out the closet.
It's understandable.
Yeah, and then it just transformed into me going into studios and shit. But like, I mainly, record at Asylum and shit like that. I never recorded anywhere else.
That's a good place to go.
Yeah, it's pretty fire. Shout out Asylum Studios too.
Shout out to Asylum Studios. Yeah, they do some good work out there. What do you think about? So what's in the pipeline? You know what I mean? Like, I know we got all these tunes in the vault. When are we gonna? Can we expect them anytime? Any videos coming? I think you'd be a good video guy, man.
What?
You'd be a good video guy.
It's finna be so. I want to make an anime.
That'd be crazy.
Not for my music videos, but I'm talking about I want to make an actual anime, like a whole detailed anime.
Man.
Yeah, like probably like 300, 400 episodes.
Apparently, Korea has the animation studios. I mean, the Boondocks, they make that in Korea. I didn't know that.
No way.
Yeah, I didn't know that.
I thought that was American.
It's an American show, but the animation is done in Korea. Because apparently, I was watching an interview with like the voice actor, like the guy that played Pops, who recently passed away. John Witherspoon.
R.I.P. that boy too.
Yeah, and he was talking about it. He mentioned that they would record the audio for the episodes, and then they had to wait a really long time for their paycheck, because they had to wait for the animation to get done from Korea.
That's wild.
So,
speaking of animation, R.I.P. to the dude who puppeteered for Grouch and Big Bird.
Oh, yeah. Oh, Big Bird? Really? Wow.
He did both of them.
Wow, that's intense, man. I didn't grow up watching a lot of Sesame Street, did you?
Hell yeah. Sesame Street is lit.
I was a Muppet
Teletubbies,
guy.
Barney. Barney was shit.
Barney was it.
What? Roly Poly Oly. Yeah. All that.
Roly Poly Oly was a good time.
Yo, what? Codename Kids Next Door?
Kids Next Door was
that
cool.
was my shit.
That was a cool show. They had like a tree house, right?
Yes.
That was like their
Yo, they were literally like a group of younger kids
like spies.
That literally like, I don't know what the fuck that they were, but they literally like had a whole system of plotting against adults.
Yeah, they did. It was
and I loved it. You feel me? Like, that was my whole shit. Because, like, if you really think about it, like, that's what's happening now.
They celebrated
like,
rebels.
Like, rebel society now is, like, it's not the same as it was before.
No. Well, it's funny. Now they're trying to fight back against it. They were like, oh, shit, we got them too inspired.
But the thing is that I feel like people are going a little too much with it. Like, people are, like, vegan people are shooting meat eaters. Like, that's how extreme it's getting.
Where is that happening?
You feel me? Like, I don't know.
That happens?
I'm just saying it does happen. Like, I've heard of it before. I can't, speculate.
It's not a link to the story.
Yeah. Probably like somewhere in the mid-U.S. that I never discovered.
That is where still somewhere in Oklahoma.
Know what I'm saying? Somewhere in there. I don't know.
Shout out to Oklahoma. We love you.
I'm gonna be real with you. I've only ever traveled to Texas. Well, I was born in New York. So from New York, all those states down here to Florida, I visited all of that. I visited Texas.
The whole East Coast?
Yeah.
Got a bit of Backwood.
And been to Puerto Rico. That's where my family's from.
Nice.
So yeah,
what's Puerto Rico like?
Puerto Rico is very beautiful.
Notice the curiosity in my voice.
Beautiful.
Yeah?
Like, even though it's like very rural.
Is it?
Like,
I don't know anything about Puerto Rico.
It's like just mountains and like it's very poor.
Oh.
Yeah. But like, it's beautiful. I'm gonna be real with you. Like, the view, like when you get up onto the top of the mountains or when you go to the beach and shit, the water's crystal blue, the sand is like white, like it's beautiful.
Excuse me for the ignorance. I did not know there were mountains in Puerto Rico.
Yeah.
Did not know that.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Fire ass, but my great grandfather still climbs.
But I never see like no. Why is nobody on Facebook, captioning "I'm in the mountains in Puerto Rico"? I never see.
You want to know why? Because they don't give a fuck about Puerto Rico.
Yeah, right. That's what I'm saying. They're always out here in the fucking, here I'm in Niagara Falls again. But I never see the mountains of Puerto Rico. You never see that on the social media.
Go to Puerto Rico for the mountains, and if you do go to Puerto Rico, go to Luquillo Beach.
Oh,
that's where it's at.
That reminds me of Luquillo.
They have little carts that literally have like ices in them, and they're so fire.
Oh, I love those,
and
man.
There's another one that like they come with a big block of ice. I'm pretty sure you've seen them. They're called piraguas.
Shave it away?
They shave it away, and then they just like put like a whole mess up. But over there, like for like $2, you get like a fat. You feel me? Like
a snow globe of ice cream or of
this much for $2 in Puerto Rico. Alright.
They call it Puerto Rican ice, but I'm kidding. I mean, it's called Italian ice, so why not Puerto Rican ice?
Puerto Rican ice.
Why not? It's actually from the ice cream truck back in the day. The snow cone was my favorite thing, or just ice cream trucks, like the actual trucks with the show up with the music and all that.
Yeah.
Shout
out New York, because those are the only people who know the true Mr. Softy. That's in New York.
What is Mr. Softy?
Mr. Softy is an ice cream truck.
Oh, okay.
The ice cream truck.
It's such a New York thing to say.
Yeah,
we got the pizza.
Truck. Yeah, yup, we got that too.
Yeah, see that? Let me not even get him started on bagels. Let me not get you started on bagels.
I'm gonna be rich. I wasn't really a big bagel fan. I'm a croissant fan. But I'm gonna be real with you. I like croissants better over here than I do in New York.
Got a finer taste. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Well, croissants are pretty.
Shout out my wife.
Croissants are pretty damn good. I'm not gonna lie. Croissants, man. If I could, bury me with a croissant, do it.
What?
Right next to my face, so I can eat it quicker.
I'm gonna be real with you. Bury me with a whole bunch of pre-rolled backwoods and a big ass box of croissants from Costco. Oof. Like, the big ones, like it's literally like a whole bin, like it's a clear bin, like filled with fucking croissants. There's probably like 28 of them bitches.
28.
Yup. I'll eat one. I'll eat one every year. I'll last for 28 years in the ground by myself smoking.
Ryan, catch me in February. The whole month is not safe. I'm telling you.
What?
The whole month. All 28 days. I'm going in.
And I'm asleep. I'm hibernate in that bitch.
Right, make a little croissant pillow, right? A little croissant pillow.
Yes.
And they're ready for that too. They're like fat in the middle.
Nah, what I'm gonna do is like I'm gonna probably get like I'm gonna try to find someone in Paris or some shit, tell them to make me a literal croissant pillow, just so I can sleep, wake up, take a bite out of it, and fall back asleep. That'd be so fire.
You know what's unique?
Tell me that wouldn't be lit though.
That would be it. I'm in. You know what's extra American and annoying?
What's up?
The word croissant witch. I hate that fucking
croissant
word.
Witch.
Yeah, they're like, it's a croissant sandwich. Get it? I'm like, don't make me say this on your menu. Don't make me order this.
I can't. No, I don't know.
Can I just point at it and you make it? Like, I don't want to say that word, croissant witch. No.
It sounds kind of cringy.
I just feel like French people. Everybody in France cries when you say that word. Make it a croissant witch.
Like, what the fuck is that?
Le cry. Yeah, they just cry it out. Just have a.
That's all I know. That's the only French I know. Oui, oui.
Oui, oui.
I know it means yes.
It means yes, yes. Anyway, guys. Episode 104. Shut up. Let's talk, guys.
104.
It is 104. Can you believe that?
This is episode 666.
Episode 666 on November 6th of 1996.
Yep.
What is it about the number 6 that you like so much? I mean, I know that you were born, you like it for the same reason I like it. I was born on it.
The way it looks when it's drawn.
It is a cool number. It does look cool.
Like it's like a number 8 but incomplete.
It looks like the letter G's cousin.
I can see
like the letter G.
It does look like a number 9 upside down. I'm not gonna lie.
I don't know what you're talking about.
That's that 6 9 shit.
Never heard of it. Number 9. Never heard of it.
Nah.
We've never heard of it.
I'm gonna be real with you. Like, I don't know. Like, I've always been, since a kid, I've always liked the number 6. Like, that's always been something that I've done whenever I needed to make a decision. I've always made the 6th choice in my mind.
Yeah.
And it always just kind of just transpawned how it's been working, and here I am.
I like it, man. How come these these banks and all these places that ask you these security questions, they never ask you what your favorite number is. That's not one of the. They're always like, "What's your dream car?"
No, they ask you what's your neighborhood's dog's name? Like what? What's your dog's neighbor's uncle's name?
What's your dad's best friend's?
I'm
like, what? Who knows?
What's your cousin's uncle's name?
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Yeah, they started asking you trick questions, right?
Yeah.
What's your sister's mom's name?
Yeah.
Wait. Hold up.
Oh my god. Yo, if I ever seen that question, I'm definitely screenshotting and tagging you on that one.
Bro, it's like, I had to go through all these mind games just to check my balance. God damn it.
To be honest, that'd be crazy. I don't even have a bank account, to be real with you. No one can even do fraud on my name.
That's great, man.
Them. I got perfect credit. No credit.
I love it. Good luck drinking from the empty well. Good luck. I love it. Yeah, what are you supposed to do there? Yeah, I love it. I love it. I love it. That's amazing.
Live it up till I die.
Well, live it up till you give it up. I love it, man. Why not? Why not?
And
dude?
I don't even drink anyways.
Oh, good. What?
Perfect.
True. I did all that for you on this episode. Anyway, guys. Episode 104 of Shut Up, Let's Talk, guys. Thank you everybody for hanging out tonight, man. Backwood Kid, first podcast or not?
Yeah.
What'd you think?
This actually is.
What'd you think of it, man?
It was a really humbling experience. I'm not
cool,
lie.
Man. That's awesome.
I fuck with it. Heavy.
I'm excited for part 2, man.
That'd be so lit.
We gotta, man. As soon as the album is out,
wow.
You gotta come back, man. Gotta come back. Gotta check the album.
Shh! Don't tell him there's an album.
Oh, you guys better expect. You guys better be hounding him in his fucking DMs. Where's the album? Where's the album? Where's the album? Hound him.
Oops.
In the meantime, folks, guys, if you guys want to follow Backwood Kid, where can they follow you on social media at, man?
Backwoodkid6 on everything. Well, not everything, because I only have Twitter and Instagram. And maybe TikTok soon. I'm thinking about it. Maybe, because I just recently heard about that. Is that good? Do you?
Indian people love
Has
TikTok.
Anybody heard about TikTok?
Indian people love TikTok, and there's a billion of them, so I'm thinking it'll be all right.
I never heard
TikTok,
that.
TikTok. Very good, very good.
That's funny.
Number one app. Number one.
Lit.
Number one app.
Yeah, I'll probably get that. Maybe. But other than that, yeah, Backwoodkid6 on everything.
Backwoodkid6 on everything, guys. Put some south in your mouth. Do it. If you guys want to follow me, it's at Alizarchan. If you guys want to follow the show, it's at Shut Up, Let's Talk all over the interweb, the webosphere, the globus, whatever. We'll catch you on the next episode, guys.
Slap.
Love, peace, chicken grease. Look both ways before you cross the street. Bye-bye. Later. Take it easy. Oh, I forgot I could turn it off from here. Oh, technology, guys.